Good evening, Miss Astrid. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, firstly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nuri Aisyatur Rodiyah Hanani, 1151004087. I'm here as a diplomat from Indonesia that work in Netherlands, and right now I would like to describing some of my presentation about relations between Indonesian and Netherlands. Okay, firstly, let's go to the table of content. The table of content have four main. First is historical, second is bilateral relation, third is dynamic of bilateral relation, and the fourth is the current issue from Indonesian bilateral relation, Indonesian and Netherlands. Okay, first is history. Diplomatic relation with the Netherlands actually began the formation of VOC that occupied Nusantara a long time ago. After this, the Dutch state also fought against him native and then enforced a period of forced labor and slavery until 1870. Okay, in the slightly, the diplomatic relation between Netherlands and Indonesia actually began when the VOC occupied us, Nusantara. Although there is no legal relation between between state and state, but there is still have a relation between Nusantara and VOC. Okay, let's go to the next chapter is bilateral relation. I would like to describe some of bilateral relation between Indonesia and Netherlands. Bilateral relation between Indonesia and Netherlands have been developing in a good, especially in military good. Actually, one of the states that we have relation to import our military good for our police and TNI is from Netherlands, because as you know, Netherlands is very good in developing of modern. Their military is very modern, and we have to agree with that. And the second is bilateral relation between Indonesia and Netherlands was created in Wiener Convention in 1961. Actually, any bilateral relation between two states was created in Wiener Convention in 1961, and in my presentation, because I have a short time, I can tell you the Wiener Convention between these relations, because there is very one by one, there is very long, take waste the time. Let's go to the next chapter is a dynamic relation between Indonesia and Netherlands. Okay, first is visited a bilateral relation between Indonesia and Netherlands was oriented since the birth of Republic of South Maluku in 1970. As you know, Republic of South Maluku is a group that they want to disparate from Indonesia, and they want to attack Netherlands to have a background for them to disparate from Indonesia, so they try to connect to Netherlands, something like that. And the second is visit foreign minister of the Dutch Bernard Bot to Indonesia in 2005 to celebrate the 60th anniversary independence of Indonesia. This visit of foreign minister from the Dutch to Indonesia to celebrate our 16th anniversary independence is one of the some relation that can increase our bilateral relation in 2005, because a few years ago from 2005, our bilateral relation is have a little bit crack and decreased, something like that. And the third is Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono, as a president of Indonesia in 2010, canceled to visit the Netherlands after the activist group asked the Dutch court to have an arrest warrant for him. So when Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono was arrived to the airport in Den Haag, there is some of activist group that have arrest warrant for our president. that when he arrived to Netherlands, and it makes the our president little bit that is not good to our bilateral relation. So in 2010 our bilateral relation have decreased. Let's go to the current issue in Indonesian and Netherlands relation. First is there is from detik.com, there is a historical moment, and the relation between Indonesian and Netherlands. There is say that our bilateral relation is not good. It's not slightly good. It not slightly have good such as Indonesian with China or Indonesian with another states, because there is have a historical moment that we was occupied by Netherlands, the Dutch, something like that. And there is it still have some of memorial that it still make us a little bit yeah, the relation is still increase decrease everything like that. And the current issue is when Indonesia was have a death execution to a foreigner, and one of them is Netherlands, and there is very very there is the Europe very very disappointed to Indonesian, because we have a death execution something like that, and it make our relation decrease too in 2015, a few months ago, because that. And some of opinion of from our school in Indonesia, that Indonesia must to break our diplomatic relation with Netherlands. But I hope in the future we still have connect, because we still need each other. And as I say, when military goods, Netherlands is one of the states that import to our states, that have a big amount, something like that. And in Indonesia there is still have another way to Indonesia to make a increase relation with Netherlands. This is the end of my presentation. I hope you will understand my presentation, because my presentation is slightly short time. Before I close it, forgive if I have any mistakes, and thank you for your attention.